In this video, I want to talk a little bit about gold. Now, most of us are trying to get in front of the computer to watch some of these markets around 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8:30, 9 o'clock is the best time to be in front of these markets. It's that 9:30 bell that we have to remember is the kind of the key opening time frame, but sometimes at 8:30, 9 o'clock, we can get some good trades coming in on the before the morning bell, and especially in gold you'll see some of this type of activity occur prior to the 9:30 time frame. So here's a nice little trade that came in this morning off of gold. You see the blue light system coming in here, intercepting the market and then dropping. If we just bring our little dollar calculator in here, take that intercept order, that's a $460 move. Of course, that doesn't represent commissions and fees, but that's before the market even opens. And we come in here, and this is the market open, and this is what's very important and key and information that I'm trying to point out. This market open, this 9:30 time frame, this between 9 o'clock and 9:30, is kind of the key time frame that we want to really be watching these markets, because that's when the stock market opens, and that's when trading generally starts to occur out in New York. And of course, this is all New York time frame, but that morning bell is very important. We will look for this this nice setup, this pattern that comes in here. This is very common. If we see that we have this nice little 1, 2, 3 pattern in here, this ABC pattern, which we then project forward and where we anticipate the market moving to throughout the next time period. And you can see we hit 161.8 right here, and then it pulled back, even rallied up beyond 200%. So this was a pretty accurate little projection on our Fibonacci projection. If we come in here and look at the trend breaking right here, we have the trend line coming in here, breaking at the exact same location as the blue light system. We have to have that crossover of the two matching. If you just had the trend line all by itself and the blue light was not matching, then you can't take that. You have to have the blue light matching with the trend line. Those are your two confirmations. We then have a crossover, which is an early entry to the bulls and bears. The bulls and bears then confirms once we break out of the Fibonacci sweet spot and the rally begins. This is then where we start looking and counting. This is our first count wave. We have our re-entry, or our entry point. If we miss this first one, this is the easier one to catch. Once again, this is your setup. The first bulls and bears trend rallies up. We have a small set of dots followed the large set of dots. That's your second entry, or your first entry if you missed the first entry. So this is your entry right here with an intercept order to go along the next leg. We then have the second leg. We then have an entry or another re-entry if you're going to trade with multiple contracts taking the long position. We then look for that final third leg, which is the completed Elliott wave in here. If we come in and we count these waves, we go X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have the ABC coming out here. But that's your Elliott wave, the 3-drive pattern to the top, and then that's where we figure that once the market hits that third wave, we're looking for it to reverse, and there's the bulls and bears telling us this market is done and that Fibonacci wave is over. So there's a quick rundown in gold, and again, watching those blue light systems helping us enter and re-enter the markets with those intercept orders for these morning trends through the morning session. Hi, my name is Land Turner, and if you enjoyed this video and would like to learn a little bit more about day trading these Fibonacci and Elliott wave patterns, as I've exampled here, stop by my website at www.tradementors.com, where you can access my free Heisenberg day trading course, where I teach you exactly how to trade using the red light, green light system, intercept orders, the blue light system, and much more. It's free. Stop by and learn how to make this happen for yourself.